What's up, guys? Simply Coco here, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to day 6 of my 31 Days of Halloween series I am doing on this challenge. On this channel. It is kind of a challenge though, because trying to release a video every single day of the month for 31 days is gonna be quite difficult for me because I have a real job. So yeah, but other than that, today I am introducing my newest Let's Play that I'll be doing throughout this 31 days of Halloween. It is called Vampire Hunter. If you watched yesterday's apartment renovation, then you know a little bit about the story, but today I'm going to introduce you to the family and go deeper into the storyline and what is in store for this Let's Play. So let's hop over into game and let's get started with introductions. Okay guys, here we are in game, and I would like you to meet the main character of Vampire Hunter. I had to think of the name. This is Colin Ferris. He is the main character of the Let's Play. By the way, I want you to guess the inspiration behind this sim. It's a real life actor. It's a real life actor. He was in a popular television show. And since that television show, he's been in a lot of movies. Those are not great hints, but if you can tell who this kind of looks like, put it down in the comments and give me your best guess. I didn't create him. He's actually from the gallery. But yeah, I just thought that'd be a fun little game we can play. Guess who this sim was based off of. Anyway, yeah, this is Colin Ferris. He is a young adult. But yeah, he's our main character, but we're going to get to him last because I want to introduce his parents, because his parents are actually dead. Okay, yeah, that's sad. But Colin is going to be the actual vampire hunter in this case, which is why it's called that. But let's meet his mom first. So his mom is Britney. Did I call him Harris? It's Ferris. I don't know what I said. His mom is Britney, so this is Britney Ferris. She wanted to be a super parent. She was a music lover, a recycled disciple, and a perfectionist. Really simple, nothing crazy about her. Since I was killing her off anyway, I just kind of gave her pre-made styles. Nothing crazy. I'm more so showing you his parents just to see what they look like. I did use since I didn't create him, I did use the genetics tool and created the mom and the dad just so it would actually look like he came from them. But there's more to say about the mom, but it's mostly gonna it stems from the things I have to say from the dad. So let's meet the dad. Handsome, isn't he? So this is Garrett Ferris, very handsome. Excuse me. Garrett, as you can see, so let me give you the rundown of the Let's Play if you didn't watch the apartment renovation. So this Let's Play is about Colin. Obviously, he joins a secret society that the secret society exists to hunt down supernatural creatures and to kill them. So basically, kind of like Supernatural with Sam and Dean Winchester, except this is a full-on secret society that is, dedicated to killing supernatural creatures. So in The Sims, that would be vampires, obviously, because of the name of the Let's Play, mermaids, spellcasters, ghosts, aliens, and anything else that could possibly be supernatural. So we could say cow plants, we could say plant sims, we could even say patchy. So anything that's not just your normal sim, that's what this secret society is trying to get rid of. And so Garrett was number 2. He was like the second person in command of the secret society. There was only one person ahead of him. The person ahead of him was an actual vampire. And this vampire, as you know, vampires practically live forever unless you chop their heads off and burn them. This vampire created the secret society. Why? He created it so that the society could wipe out all other supernatural creatures, and vampires would kind of reign as like the only supernatural beings, or like the best supernatural beings, or something like this. So like anytime the secret society would try and take out some vampires, like the head of the society would like give them secret intel, and then they never could wipe them out or kill them or anything like that. But the plot twist is that Garrett Ferris, the father of Colin, was also a vampire, which is why he has the master vampire aspiration, or had, because he's deceased. So Garrett and whoever the leader of this society is, who I've yet to create yet, but he won't come into the Let's Play till later, Garrett joined the secret society with the leader. That's why he's like the number 2 in charge, because they were both vampires. Garrett was on his team, like, yeah, let's destroy all the other supernaturals, blah 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 blah. And then Garrett had a change of heart once he met Britney. He met Britney, got her pregnant, and then they had Colin, and Colin came out human, not a vampire. But just having a family in general kind of changed Garrett's heart, and he was no longer wanting to just take out all the other supernatural creatures and not vampires. So he was trying to leave the secret society, and he was going to expose the secret society, and then the leader was like, no, you're not doing that. So they got into one of those vampire duels, and to make a long story short, Garrett passed. So the leader killed him. And Colin at the time was around 16, 17 years old. And he saw the whole thing happen. He doesn't know his dad. That's another twist. He doesn't know his dad was a vampire, because maybe the head guy came over to the house, and since the dad knew Colin was home, he didn't use any of his vampire powers. He just kind of let himself get killed. And Colin saw the whole thing. The leader didn't know Colin was there, didn't know Colin saw the whole thing. I would imagine Garrett didn't even tell the leader that he had a kid. So he probably didn't even know he had a kid. So Colin, I would assume it's been 5 years. So he's probably 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. He's around 21, 22 now. And he spent those 5 years doing everything he could to join the secret society. And now he's in it, and he's trying to climb the ranks to finally meet and kill the leader. But until he can get to the leader, his other goal is to kill every vampire there is. So yeah, that's gonna be his challenge, basically. So how I'm gonna handle him killing off is I will have him basically just fight them, because I'm not going to download any violence mods or anything like that for this. So I'm just going to have him fight them, and if he wins the fight, then I'll kill off the vampire just using MC Command Center. So that's how I'm going to do that. Another challenge that I'm kind of giving myself is that I gave him the fitness, the active aspiration. I want him to have level 10 fitness. So that's going to be, he starts out at 0, obviously. So that's going to be a goal for me. And I don't know if you can do this, but I gave him all of the vampire books. So I'm hoping he can like read those and like gain vampire lore like skills some kind of way, just so he like knows how vampires work. I don't know if that's possible without him being a vampire, but yeah, so I will go through his stuff in a second. So the other thing about Garrett and Britney, right after Britney had Colin, Garrett told Britney that he's a vampire. Britney took it fairly well and actually wanted to become one as well, because she knew that Garrett was going to live forever, so she wanted to be with him forever because she loved him. And then as a couple, they decided, okay, when Colin turns 18, we will tell him we are vampires, and we will let him decide if he wants to become one as well. Because obviously, if they're vampires, then they're not going to age anymore, and he would eventually notice that. But sadly, neither one of the parents lived until Colin was 18. So, but the mother died shortly after Garrett tried to turn her into a vampire. So he bit her, trying to turn her into one. It didn't take, and she passed. Colin at the time was probably no older than 2 years old and really doesn't remember a lot about his mom. I assume Garrett just told him that she died in a car crash or plane crash or from birth complications or something like that. But yeah, this is Garrett. I'll go through his things. He doesn't have a vampire thing because I use cheats in gameplay to turn them into vampires. I didn't do it in Cass. So yeah, but I'll just go through his stuff, even though, yeah, I didn't even bother changing any of that. But yeah, that's Garrett. He's dead. So, we love you, but this is our main focus. This is Colin, as I have said. His aspiration is to be a leader of the pack, because how I'm going to create the secret society is I'm going to use Get Together's club system and just call it Secret Society. The Secret Society clothing that came with University, which is this, that will be what the club, whenever they meet up, this will be what they wear whenever they meet up. When they meet up, they'll talk about, their next hunt, who they're after next. They could have a meeting about new recruits. They could have a meeting initiating new people into the society, stuff like that. So I will portray those meetings in the Let's Play. But yeah, that's how I'm gonna kind of set up the secret society, because otherwise you'd have to do it through University, and I just thought that didn't make a lot of sense. And this is just his regular everyday. I imagine these chains were his father's. I also imagine the dad, his normal job, he was a professor. He was a history professor. So that's kind of how they made their money. Just a little tidbit on that.
I can't connect to the public Wi-Fi network. You may need to update your connection. Take a look at the help section in your Alexa app.
I don't know if you heard that. I don't know if I'm going to cut it out. Maybe not, because my face kind of... Whatever that was. That was my Alexa. Again, she is not connected to the internet, so she, tweaked out over there. But anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying. Yeah, it just didn't make sense to do it through University. If I don't know. I think that's where I left off. Anyway. Oh, no, I was saying the dad was a professor. I imagine these chains just came from his dad, whatever. But his what are these called? Traits. He's self-assured, he's hot-headed, and he's active. So he's self-assured just because he knows what he wants out of life. He goes for it. He's gonna get it done at all costs. He's very sure of himself. I would say he's even a little bit cocky and conceited. But we don't have those traits, obviously. So yeah, he's excuse me, very self-assured. I would say he's hot-headed just because he's mad. He's mad about the situation. He's mad at all vampires. He's mad at all supernatural creatures, and he's for sure mad at the leader of the society. He's an angry person, but I don't think we have an angry trait that just says angry. Look, yeah, he's a very angry guy. The only other things that we have for like angry would be evil and mean, but he's not a mean person and he's not an evil person. He just has inner anger. And then active, just because he's going to be working out a lot. He's going to have like, obviously we don't have this in The Sims, but just for storyline purposes or storytelling purposes, he's going to have like, fighting skills, mixed martial arts skills, just all these skills, knife skills, sword skills, just all kind of skills to whatever will help him defeat these vampires. So yeah, guys, this is Colin and his poor deceased parents. But let me go through his outfits real quick, and then I will go to the apartment and just kind of quickly do a quick tour through the apartment. Please check out the apartment renovation or speed renovation. I'll link it down in the comments. But yeah, that's his everyday. This is his formal. I wanted his formal to look very out there and bright. So like if he walks into like a gala, like all eyes turn to him, So I gave him this bright blue. I think this is from Get Together. This is his workout. I do imagine he went to Foxbury Institute, so he's repping his school. Sleepwear, party wear. Again, I kind of wanted it to be more out there. He definitely dresses older than his age. Not that 21 or 22-year-olds can't dress like this. I did. Swimwear, simple. Hot weather outfit, simple. And cold weather outfit, fairly simple. So yeah, that's Colin. So I am going to get out of cast and I will just re-show you around the apartment with him in it. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, here we are in the apartment. So he's just kind of standing there in the kitchen. I'll press play and let him do what he's going to do while we're perusing around his apartment. It's frozen right now, so sorry about that. A little lag. The loading screen was very, very long. So I don't know what's going on. But yeah, here's where his father actually died and where the body was outlined. There's his little dining space. This is just the entrance. We have the living room over here. That's his dad's favorite chair. At first, as I was building this, I was imagining that was a photo of his father. Maybe it is, and maybe, I don't know. Does it look anything like Garrett, though? Maybe a little bit. As you can see, they are, in fact, deceased. Maybe it looks like Garrett a little bit. And then there's just a bookcase right there. Bathroom. And then Colin's bedroom. And then his, investigating room. Just where that book is floating again. Can we not? This is just where he comes and reads up on the vampire lore and stuff. That's his dad right there, Garrett. And then his mom is over here. They were vampires, so that's why the urns look like that. But we're just going to pretend that there's not a bat on top of the urn. So yeah, in here he just does research about vampires and research about the society and sets up his next attack and just stuff like that. But let's look at this mannequin, and I'm going to actually put the Secret Society cloak on the mannequin. So how do I do that? It says we have to do it in Create a Sim, so I'll be back. Okay, I know doing that wasn't a big deal. I just kind of wanted to get that storyline coming through. So now we have that on there and not just a random mannequin sitting in this room. But yeah, that's the apartment. I hope you guys like it. I hope you like the idea of this Let's Play. Um, the yeah, part one will probably be posted not tomorrow, but the day after that. So look out for part one. I'm really excited to start this. It's only gonna be a few parts, 5, 6, 7 at the most, just because I'm only doing it during this duration of 31 days of Halloween, and I don't want to do too many because then that will take away what I can do on, what other kind of content and videos I can do for some of the days in October. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please tune in for this Let's Play. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will always respond to your comments. And please turn on that notification bell. That way you know exactly when I post my next video, exactly when I post it. And I will be streaming tonight. When am I posting this? No. I will be streaming Wednesday night and Thursday night on stream, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. On Twitch, I mean. So please go and follow me there. That is twitch.com/simplycoco94. And I will see you all there. And I will see you tomorrow on YouTube. Bye.